Quite a bit has happened in the crypto markets recently. The decision by Elon Musk, Tesla's CEO, to stop accepting Bitcoin as a form of payment for Teslas sent the price of Bitcoin plummeting. This is pretty important as Bitcoin is the largest cryptocurrency by market cap and currently trades at a staggering $38,000. The currency has enjoyed a first-mover advantage, leaving currencies such as Dogecoin to trail it far behind. However, some wonder whether the end of Bitcoin is near and the implications for Dogecoin. Cryptocurrencies are credible financial assets. They've emerged as a store of value, enabling millions of people to invest in them as the global economy is flush with cash and liquidity from central banks. There's no saying what this will mean for inflation over the long run. This is one reason why investors are piling into cryptocurrencies. But while the Bitcoin mania drove cryptocurrency markets for the longest time, it appears that affinity for the currency is waning. This is good for Doge, as it means more and more people will invest in the cryptocurrency, causing its price to rise over the long run. The currency is besieged by a large amount of supply, which causes its price to rise only tepidly. Still, there's a significant amount of demand that could come from new investors and the Doge community, as most people can't afford Bitcoin. The demise of Bitcoin will be a net positive for Dogecoin, but it's not clear that the current trend in Bitcoin is only an aberration. Even if the price picks up, the currency will lose some clout, as investors are looking for newer currencies that are much cheaper to invest in. Before we move on, don't forget to leave a like on this video, tap that subscribe button, and turn on post notifications to stay up to date on what's going on with Dogecoin and developments in the broader crypto market. Also, consider joining our channel as a paid subscriber for some exclusive benefits. Check the join button next to the subscribe button. And don't forget to join the free Discord group via the link in the description. Bitcoin is currently down by 10%, and it's meant to be an asset that is uncorrelated with financial markets, or some other traditional asset for that matter. Despite recent volatility, some experts attest that Bitcoin has traded in lockstep to broader financial markets. There's no saying that there's a growing correlation as investors are looking to diversify. However, this could be an anomaly with grave implications for Dogecoin. Bitcoin is incredibly expensive, and this means retail investors like yourselves are looking for cheaper alternatives. As such, Bitcoin's demise could spell a new era for Dogecoin, as more and more people are going to invest in the cryptocurrency over the long run. Bitcoin has plummeted today due to several factors and greater volatility in financial markets. The currency has reversed huge gains, losing over $300 billion of its net worth recently after the decision by Tesla to exclude it from its payment infrastructure. Mining requires loads of energy, which is bad for the environment, so Elon Musk decided not to accept Bitcoin as payment. Instead, he's working with Dogecoin developers to streamline payment efficiency and reduce the impact of the cryptocurrency on the environment. We could see a situation where Dogecoin is accepted as a form of payment for Tesla, and this will cause the price of the cryptocurrency to rise at a faster pace. According to Michael Kramer, Bitcoin's recent breakdown could signal a change in risk aversion on Wall Street, probably in a bearish direction. He said Bitcoin is telling us the risk sentiment of the market overall is shifting, and we care about Bitcoin because we care about risk sentiment. Bitcoin prices are down 28% from a peak at $64,000 in mid-April, and Sunday's trade was choppy for the world's most prominent crypto after a tweet from crypto bull and Tesla CEO Elon Musk was interpreted as a threat to unload the $1.5 billion investment in Bitcoin that the electric vehicle company announced back in February. Musk attempted to clarify the exchange later, saying Tesla still retains its Bitcoin Cash. According to an article from Kramer, bullish optimism has been a recent characteristic of stocks, including after last week's bout of uncertainty, and may be moving downward. According to some analysts, small capitalization securities such as those in the Russell 2000 index could be one part of the industry driven more closely in line with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is correlated with financial markets, some investors might worry about potential contagion, which is good news for Dogecoin. It has stayed uncorrelated from financial markets since its inception. This explains why Elon Musk and Mark Cuban have sought to give the currency some legitimacy. The Russell 2000 index fell 2.1% on Friday, its biggest weekly percentage drop since March 26th. Stocks had a rough week in general, even though they ended the 5-day trading cycle with a solid rebound, despite concerns about inflation in the middle of the week. Bitcoin is falling relatively fast, and there is a likelihood that the cryptocurrency's price will fall further. This is good news for Doge, and while it tends to reflect broader cryptocurrency market sentiment, its price will almost certainly recover over the long run. Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban said over the weekend that cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Dogecoin are evolving in real time as they become more common in everyday society. Cuban said in tweets that cryptocurrencies are turning from something theoretical into something practical. Crypto and each implementation is evolving in real time from what is the potential utility to what is the current utility and how many users does it have, he said in a tweet. Tokens/coins are now less a bet on the future and more a reflection of real demand. Cuban added that cryptocurrencies are at a unique phase in their development. They're still growing, but there needs to be more education on them to make them successful. Like all generational technologies, it takes a generation to grow up. Crypto is in the phase where users need to be educated, and products and services need to be sold and deliver on their initial promises. Then, crypto can mature to the point we wondered how we ever lived without. Let me add one more thing. Hype/pump is not marketing. If you want to know the value of a platform, look at the usage numbers for whatever utility, if anything, it provides. Doge is an example. Its future depends on whether people use it to buy things or it gains other utility, he said. Cuban has long celebrated Dogecoin on Twitter. Many of his comments center around the growth and development of the meme-based cryptocurrency. But he said the cryptocurrency's biggest problem is that people can't withdraw any of their Dogecoin holdings from the Robinhood app. More and more people are looking to use Doge as a medium of payment, and Elon Musk's recent decision to work with Doge developers is evident of that. So this is good news for the future of the cryptocurrency, but equally its price. The greatest inhibitor to its growth is that you can't spend the Doge you buy on Robinhood, Cuban tweeted. The Shark Tank investor has also pushed for more places to accept Dogecoin in their businesses. For example, the Dallas Mavericks allow people to shop in their team store using Dogecoin. Other companies, such as the Chrysler Collection, are equally accepting Doge as a form of payment, while airlines in Europe and broadband companies in Canada are following suit. While there's so much uncertainty about Bitcoin, it appears that Dogecoin is emerging as the preferred cryptocurrency of choice. Let's not forget that demand for cryptocurrency is driven by utility. On the one hand, Dogecoin is a credible store of value, as the US economy could become inflationary any moment now due to quantitative easing. So Doge is a hedge against inflation, and it will be increasingly used across the world to buy goods and services, as we've shown in previous videos. There is some truth to this tweet from Mark Cuban, but the use cases for Doge are much greater than Bitcoin. You can buy a cup of coffee from Starbucks with Doge, but Bitcoin can only afford luxury products due to its incredibly high price. I think it's safe to say Dogecoin is a credible asset if it's risen by over 14,000% and is poised to do well on the back of Bitcoin's demise. Furthermore, there is a chance that more and more people are becoming educated about Dogecoin and the broader cryptocurrency market in general. This will cause the value of Dogecoin to rise. Bitcoin and Doge can be described as generational technologies, and like all generational technologies, it takes time to grow. However, as users become more educated about the different use cases for cryptocurrencies and how to access them, their prices will inevitably rise. This is why there is more upside for Doge, as it's currently trading low and more people will be able to invest in it over the long run. It's the opposite for Bitcoin, which is trading at $38,000 and can only be traded by wealthier or more affluent investors. This is where the opportunity for Dogecoin lies. As more and more people adopt the cryptocurrency, it will experience a more gradual but persistent increase in its price. So yes, Bitcoin's demise might be good for Doge, but I think the fundamentals for Doge are pretty solid at the moment. Thanks for watching until the end of today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with market developments. Also, consider joining our channel as a paid subscriber for some exclusive benefits. Check the join button next to the subscribe button. And don't forget to join the free Discord group via the link in the description. If you have any questions or comments, please let us know in the comment section down below, and be sure to check out some of our previous videos. Good luck and happy investing.
Hollywood perfect. That's how it goes. Hollywood perfect.